Welcome back to RimWorld. You join us with Kentucky literally just arrived, which is good because he just ran out of food just before he turned up. So he's okay now. Oh, hello! Zero Gravitas is doing the first of the deep drilling. Drilling at Deep Drill. Only 19 years old and already a veteran of the drill. Did you actually catch something then? Well, apparently pissed off to recruit Orange, who's still bloody just hanging around like a spare bloody part, which you don't probably really need, other than maybe to do some mining. So we're gathering in the harvest slowly but surely, filling up all the space, so I really should expand this bloody thing. But I guess we just don't need the food. It's good that we've got the hops. Finally, this room is now, I've finally set it to it's actually nice and cold. So the hops and the wort are not going to spoil, and this is going to ferment quite nicely. 22 degrees, that's about perfect. So that's all good now. We've finally solved all that nonsense. The Devil Strand, which I don't even remember that ever being harvested before, that's actually coming along. We've got so much stuff now. We've actually got stuff for 1,000,000 years. So I'm aware that I need to turn off the ground penetrating scanner because it uses up so much power. But first of all, I'm just going to have a quick shifty around. That might be a source of good stuff. So let's bung something down. And once we've all done this, once we've actually stopped finding places to drill, then we can actually turn the damn thing off. That'll just need a little power extension from this rather spectacularly stupid cable. Nobody's attacked my geothermal generator yet, so I'm actually quite pleased about that. So that's going to get built at some point. And we're running out of things to, like proper stuff to... Oh! Well, fine. We've got a reasonable amount of batteryness. We are actually really reliant on solar power, aren't we? No, we're not, because we've got the geothermal stuff. Okay, right, where are you, you ground-penetrating prick? Where did I actually put the damn thing? I keep forgetting where I put it. There it is. Right, turning you off for a start. Meanwhile, Punkfist is hard at work over here on the other deep drill. 39%, 40. Oh, this is actually going quite quickly. Resources below silver. So we're going to get... Oh, we've already got some cash. 75 caches, which you're going to just pinched. Meanwhile, caravan request. Rice. Huh. That might be interesting. I didn't actually accept where that was. Please be somewhere close. That's my bloody place. That's Monroe of the Forest. They're evil. Where are the rice people? That's the berries request, which is totally pointless. There's who cares. Them. That's a pain in the dick as well. Well, you're not getting your rice. Unfortunately, those bloody mountains are really making it so that we can't really carry stuff anywhere. Zero Gravitas doing some mining as well. Punkfist doing some mining. And eventually... Oh, Moley Moley is busy building. And there's a minor break risk. Probably... Oh, nobody. Oh, it's Punkfist. Complaining about mining. So the power situation's doing okay. We've still got half power in our many batteries. And we've got a rat. We've got a rat. Oh, Kentucky, no. Might want to fire at it. Turn round. There we go. Oh, well, that's that. Fine. There's the very dangerous mad animal event taken care of in record time. Oh, the bridges. Apparently, that's a bug in the mod. They've changed the way the mod works. So to get proper coloured brown bridges again, you have to rebuild them. And apparently, the only way you can get rid of the existing ones is to burn them down. So that's a bit that's a thing that's happened. But I can't be bothered, frankly. So I'm just going to leave them all ugly and white. So no. Oh, a raid. Also some chemfuel. Right. Prissy. Prissy, who has Molotov cocktails. Which would be fine if he was actually attacking anything at all, but yeah. This is actually, that's Plasteel's Lament. So who cares? He can Molotov all he wants. Which reminds me, I really should actually start... I've stopped building, haven't I? I really need to actually turn some of this wood into stone so the colony can't burn down. I was going to make everything out of stone. I've just realised that most of our colony is actually out of bloody wood. Oh, god damn it. Oh, here we go. Ship antimatter reactor. Right, let's pause. The eclipse is ending, which is nice. Right. let's go over to the right. So we've done that. We may as well go straight on to that. Ship antimatter reactor. Right, that comes into ship. Blimey, I've never actually used this tab before. Ship structural beam and ship reactor. Requires plasteel, uranium and components. Oh no. That is a lot of plasteel. And there's a lot of uranium and all. But presumably we only actually need one of these? Yeah, on the structural beam, more plastic. Oh, gold. Structural beam. How do you actually build a bloody spaceship? That's huge. Well, if we build it here. Huh. Well, I've never built a ship before, and I have no idea how much we need. Or what shape to build it, or... Huh. So we've got the steel, but we just need plastic. Let's just bung it down. And see what we can do with it. Where does this even go? A structural beam around which a ship can be constructed. Doesn't actually tell you, does it? Huh. I don't know. Never got. I'll have to look at the YouTube at some point, or maybe some Steam guides. On the upside, we have ourselves more chem-fuel, which is something. Oh, hello! Oh, look, deep drill's getting gold. I'll take that. I don't mind. I'll get a bit of gold for the lads, inevitably. And so we've got remining gold, remining silver. What's that again? Oh, that's just steel. Well, that might be useful at some point. So it's not as if I'm going to need to get rid of it. That's now been... Hang on, where is it? That's now been toggled off. So we're not using up all its power. And our batteries are starting to get refreshed as well, which is a good thing. Meanwhile, Man Pantry and Wimpessa are continuing with the research, which of course is taking... Youngin's having a booze! It was 5 o'clock somewhere, and apparently it is actually here. Huh, well done, Youngin. You're getting some booze down here. I really should be doing that. It's Friday night when I'm recording this, god damn it. Kentucky and Moley Moley are double teaming my new little build, and this is just an extension to the supply room, since we're getting very full indeed. I've got some chem fuel for the first time. I'm not quite sure what we do with that, but I'm sure it'll be very useful indeed. And look, I am making this bit out of slate, the all-important slate. Also, you can build on the road. Hang on, you just saw something bad. What was that? Oh, did someone diss you? Oh no. Oh, apparently Old Git 2 does not like Moley Moley or Mrs. Beaton. Rivals. Oh, and also Old Git 2 is Chubb's brother. Poor, dead Chubbs. Ah. Forgot about Chubbs. Ah. I didn't realise I had a relationship. Incidentally, aren't Youngin and bloody Zero Gravitas banging? And when are we going to have a wedding? Come on, I need a new hat. Oh, shout out to Cilla Black. Of course a shout out to Cilla Black in the middle of a RimWorld video. Kentucky is getting us some silver. Those bridges are still white. Punkfist is doing some mining, and it's starting to piss down with foggy rain. Has anyone built this yet? Apparently not. Right, since it's the middle of summer, or Jugust. Oh no. God damn it. Young'un! Zero Gravitas! Just talking about you. Yeah, well. Again, the lack of wedding. Well, I remember from last time now. Oh, it's okay. Young'un and Zero Gravitas have already got their own separate rooms all sorted. So previously it must have just been because there wasn't a room free or whatever. That's good. That's automatic. So we're finally using the spare bedroom. Oh, there's another spare bedroom. Huh. Yeah, well, whatever. Seems to have spare bedrooms for days these days. It's because we've built so many rooms. Anyway, yes. So what I was going to say is we need to have a Plasteel's Lament Redux caravan. Let's go back. I'm glad I actually kept this around, because we do need to mine out all this plasteel over here. But to do that we will need... Oh, gold. There's a little bit of gold there. We will need to probably... In fact, I can be doing it right now. Let's just... And door. This is just buggered, isn't it? This has been burnt repeatedly by absolute terrors. This is a pretty much complete thing. That's where we had a hospital thing going on ages ago. We will need to make some sleeping quarters, because if we're going to be here a while doing all sorts of nonsense mining, we will need to make it so that they don't get pissy. Shelf? Yeah, it's a shelf. Right, door. Huh, so that's a little storage area. Some of this is burned down, hasn't it? That's a little storage area. That's going to be the bedroom. We're going to probably have... How many people? 3, maybe? Let's put in 3 beds. This is just going to be a... I've already done that. This is just going to be a barracks situation. That's probably all they need. We'll need some food as well. Oh, I know. That's where the... yeah, that's where we had ourselves a butcher and a cooking table. I'll just bring loads of food. That's not a problem. We've got shitloads of food. We don't need to do any more. And so come here, we'll do loads of mining, and then we'll bugger off again. Sounds like a plan. Let's go back to our roots over here. Let's work out who needs to do the mining. They should be doing some mining here. We haven't actually found any plasteel yet to mine, but I'm sure we will at some point. So, who's the mine? Oh, we've got 4 miners, haven't we? We've got Punkfist, Zero, Moley Moley. Moley Moley. Oh, Kentucky's terrible at mining. Yeah. Well, we'll take... It's the old gang. It always seems to be the same people all doing stuff. Zero Gravitas does the art, but I think we've got a room full of art at the moment ready to go. And what else is going to be a problem? Moley Moley, you do the building, but we've got Kentucky to do the building, so that's okay. Punkfist, what do? You hunt. Well, Kentucky can do the hunting as well, but not that we really need to be doing that. Right, okay, so let's caravan. Form caravan. And who did this? Oh god, I've already forgotten who I chose now. I think it was Punkfist, Moley Moley, and... Was it Zero Gravitas? What are you good at? Are you good at mining? You're 6 good at mining. Yeah, I think it was you. Well, it is now anyway. It's going to be you. Right, items. Well, that took a while to actually go. We need a lot of simple meals. That's only 3 days of food. That's not that many. That's a lot of food. Well, it rots in 0.7 days. Oh, we'll need a cooler. We'll need to take some steel. Oh, no, hang on. I'll have to have a bit more of a think about this before we do. New recruit. Oh, hello! Orange! Orange, orange, orange. Is going to be useful. What? Are you good at mining? Apparently not. Oh, shit. 0 miner. You're a grower and a hunter. Are you quite good at crafting? Going to be quite useful. I'm not going to bother setting any more things. Okay, so Orange, you haven't got a house, have you? Ah. You really don't have a house? Oh yeah, you have that one. Yeah. Set owner. There. You've already got yourself a house. Right, so if I'm going to build a cooler full of food in this new place, let me just double check to see what we need. Steel and Oh, we haven't got enough component. We've got no component at all. Oh, I spent it all on those drills. The caravan will have to wait then, because the... I could of course go hunting and everything and growing, but that's... I don't want it to become another colony. That just soaks up all our time. Okay, so we'll do a caravan in the not too distant future, but I need to do it before winter comes, because before it becomes really slow to get around the map. Right, I've been thinking about this, and I've got an idea. I'm going to build 3 passive coolers in here. This will be a cold room. To get the compacted machinery that we need, there is a little bit of it over here. So if we concentrate on mining that out first, that will be a good thing, I guess. Yeah, let's do this properly. So what we could do is send an advanced scout party to do that with not much food. Well, no, I can just send everyone at once, to be honest. I'll send everyone at once, and we'll quickly build the wooden coolers, which will require 150 wood, which we've got already here. That'll keep the food warm in here. Stockpile. So, yep, that should work. I can't see why it shouldn't. Right, so let me just form this caravan and we'll get going. Okay, I've set up the caravan and literally just now remembered that the cooler that I want to build won't work because there's no power in the other colony, which may be a bit of a problem. So there is that. Oh, the caravan's ready. Alright. I'm also taking loads of steel with me, which turns out is actually pointless, I guess. And because I can't build a... yeah, whatever. Whatever. Let's see how long this is going to take. Not very long at all. Fine. Plasteel's Lament is not far away at all. So I'm just going to rely on passive coolers then. Which should be enough. Because I don't want to spend forever at this new colony. I just want to mine out... let me have a look. I want to mine out not only the uranium, which is here, but also... sorry, the plasteel here. But I've also found... I just realised there's actually some uranium literally just there. Which is all very good. So I'm going to get the compact machinery first. Oh, some cargo pods just flew past the camera. Even though... oh, pemmican! Alright, that's extra food. Sort of. Even though we don't really need it, but I will want to take some of that back. So... we'll do that... maybe actually we won't do that first. Maybe we'll do... well, let's do all of it. Let's do all this stuff. Do all the mining. First of all, obviously, we will need to do the building over here. Blimey, they're really motoring along. Come on, lads. Get in. Hopefully they'll get in before night time falls. And they can... please don't be here. Oh no, it's there. It's on this map. So hopefully they slow it down. The turrets should take care of the little problem we've got. There we go. Off we go to here. Right. Oh, you're coming from the wrong angle. Why did you do that? Silly sods. Right, it's survival time. There might actually be another... nah, never mind. What's that? Oh, some silver as well. This place is ripe with raw materials. Hyperweave, that's another cargo pod that went and landed at some point. There's the gold, that again I think's landed at some point. They just don't have anywhere to sleep at the moment, do they? Which is all rather awkward, and they're going to get wet. But thankfully it's still nice and warm. Hurry up, lads. There we go. Dumping all the food. Oh, doing some repairs there. Hopefully this food won't spoil too much. Less than a day. Oh god. We may need to do a bit of the old chopperoo. And just check the work orders as well. Plant cut. Yeah, we will actually need that, won't we? So Moley Moley will actually, instead of building, we'll actually have to do some bloody chopping for once. Oh dear. The food is rotting away already. What's this? Oh, jade! Some jade fell from the sky in our main colony. Convenient. Huh, whatever. I think we might have lost all this food. I think we may have buggered things up a bit. Which means we will, sadly, need to make a cooking and a butchering table, I think. Cookery, there it is. Right, we will need to be very quick. Molly, don't repair things. Right, we need to actually sort out the walls and things. We may not actually get this food. Stop, God damn it, repairs. How do you actually stop them repairing? Unfortunately, unfortunately that's also the constructing thing. Oh, sorry, I'll just let them... I mean, it won't take them too long. Right, come on, construct. Right, hopefully they'll do... yeah. Right, oh, you've got one of the coolers already. That's good. Right, let's see how cold this room gets. Because this is very quick. You never know, we might actually get them, save some of this food. Maybe a little bit, but unfortunately, it's 15 degrees in here, which is not very much. It looks like we will actually have to get some more food whilst we're here. Well, we'll start with some raspberries, some nice basic raspberries. We don't want to spend all our time here. So at least someone can be sorting out food. Have we got? Well, we've got at least one of these guys have got. In fact, they've all got really good guns. They've been working out. Right, yeah. So let's sort out a bit of hunting. Nice turkey. So we'll get some food. We won't. There's no point in doing shitloads all at once because we're not going to be able to cool the place very much. I did actually bring loads of steel with me. Unfortunately, not enough. Oh, the food's all gone. God damn it. Well, it was good while it lasted. Oh, the alpaca's gone mad. God damn it. I didn't realise it wasn't. I don't know why I'm trying to kill an alpaca. I might want to slow down a bit. Flee! Flee! Well, the alpaca is... Uh-oh. Zero, you may need to be drafted at some point. Blimey, we've actually got a lot of this uranium mined already. Something's being shot. Oh, it's Punkfist. Punkfist is really going at the... Hang on. You may need to get a bit closer. Because Zero... Uh-oh. Zero. There we go. There we go. Right, carry on. Right, Moley Moley. Oh, you're after something else now. Oh, you're hunting turkey. Maybe it's actually that I should be hunting. Because that's closer, basically. Hopefully we can do some butchering at some point. Once we're actually... Things aren't being built. I think hunting is a bit more of a priority. I guess it's kind of like important. Is anyone good at cooking? Can anyone cook? Well, it's going to have to be Punkfist. Which is fine. And you've got the turkey? Yeah, whatever. A bit more food. And Moley Moley's doing a bit of building, I think. Although not very good, it seems. Moley Moley. I think you should have enough practice by now. We're getting some more wood out of this, which is good. Zero Gravitas has buggered off to God knows where. Where have you gone? Oh, you just grabbed... Oh, you're grabbing the pemmican. Oh, I forgot about the pemmican. That's actually quite useful stuff, isn't it? Oh, look, some more compacted machinery. Let's mine that out. I hear some clicking. Someone's doing some mining. Oh, Zero Gravitas, you're doing the, Oh, the silver. Minor break risk. Yeah, everyone's a bit pissy here, aren't they? Well, that's fine. Actually, I've lost the house. Where's the house? There it is. We will actually have to build some joy. 15 wood. Actually, we're willing to do some cutting as well. This is what I didn't really want to happen. It's like having to start all over again. Well, fine. Let's sort out a torch lamp or two. Okay, this morning I've made it so that the butchering is actually being done now. I discovered that we actually need 80 steel to make our fueled stove. So I've set them to do a bit more mining. Although Moley Moley... Oh, you're just cheering yourself up. That's good. Actually, everyone's cheering themselves up now. Right, as soon as Moley Moley's ready... finished joying up... Oh, Zero Gravitas is already sorting that out. Excellent. That's exactly what we need. Just a bit more than that, and then we can build the stove. And let's see what's going on. So we've actually mined most of the uranium, and we've made a start in the Plasteel. And we're getting some of this normal steel. And there's some compacted machinery which will happen at some point. Although that's not super necessary. Actually it is, actually, because we need lots of that. We'll actually have to make sure that it is all mined out. Steel, not so bothered about that, so we can get that back at the normal colony. But the compacted machinery, yeah, that's necessary. Also, ooh, silver ore's been, how much is that? 32 quid. Not bad. These days we've got 3,300 quid, which is all nice. Oh yeah, look, this has been done. So I just want to see what's happening here, and then we can actually go. I mean, we don't actually need to be here forever, as I say. It's just a temporary thingamabob, possibly even a doodah. Well, things have been done over here. Zero Gravitas has got poisoning. I think it's just going to be a case of... Oh, I need to put some bills on that, don't I? A case of just doing this quite close to the wire. Put some bills on. Just because, we, as I say, I can't cool things down quickly enough. So I'm just going to have to make just enough food, really. I should be making quite a lot of food. Well done, Punkfist. They're not... Moley Moley's a little bit pissy. Actually, what's happening back at our normal colony? Nah, things are going on. People just fucking off to bed. Alright. Oh, a psychic soothe. All the women are happy. That's good. Nice to hear. Is that in both places? Oh no, it's only here. So Zero Gravitas and Punkfist are having a bit of a mood boost, which is good to see. Yeah. Nice. Oh, speaking of which, it's Plasteel 69. I'm building them a table. Well, in fact, they're building them a table. It's now autumn. It's now September. Oh, the bill's complete. Oh, piss! I've actually given the wrong bill. Do until you have. Yep. That's actually incorrect. Huh. Never actually used that just do 10 thing before, because it's pointless, frankly. Right, so we are getting us some food, which is good. But more importantly, we are now all hands to the pump on the old mining of the Plasteel. Apart from Moley Moley, who's... It's anyone's guess. Oh, he's doing some carrying of hyperweave. I will take that with us. Not quite sure how useful that'll actually be. The steel's very heavy, so we're not going to... I suppose we're going to have to abandon that here, which is a shame. I haven't actually got any camels or anything. I could have actually tamed a bloody llama or an alpaca or something, but I didn't, so no. In summary. Yeah, oh, the table's now finished. That's good. Apparently it's an awful place, this. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to... Oh, look, everyone's really, really happy. Excellent. Our colony's doing well. Meanwhile, what are you? Oh, you're an emu. Don't see that very often. Right, so... We are taking stuff back with us. There's still all this stuff to gather in. We're doing a bit of whore-arsery at the moment. We could just about just got enough room for all this. Punkfist, Moley Moley doing the business. Zero Gravitas has got nothing to do, which is terrifying. Also, Kentucky, back at the old colony. She is incapable of hauling, which is a right old nuisance. So we'll see if there's anything else to actually gather that might have fallen on this map whilst we weren't looking. Or whilst just forgotten about it. Hello? Are you just not bothering to leave? Huh. That might be a bug. Or something. Charlie Worker. They're supposed to have left the map. So I think something's slightly buggered there. Well, tough titty. We're about to leave as well. Oh look, there's all that compacted machinery just there. Well, we could always come back. I mean, we're not going to be, I don't know. We're not going to be, completely stranded from this area. I wonder how much... We've got 472 compacted machinery. That's really good. We're going to need all of it. Oh, thrumbos. Okay, let's do it. Nobody's got anything else to do anymore. They've been actually cleaning up old gunk. So let's actually get out of here. There's still a bit of food. See how much they can actually carry. If this might be a problem. Never mind. Let's see... Oh, God. Right, the important stuff. Oh my God, we can't carry it all. We can carry just the Plasteel. But we probably do need a bit of a mixture. We probably should take all the food. I want to take all the components. All this hyperweave and stuff like that is probably not that important. Although, yeah, fuck it. Could always come back. Medicine, probably take all that. Uranium. 130, bloody hell. Uranium is not nearly as heavy as Plasteel, though. Steel. Actually, let's take the steel as the silver. Right, let's see how much we can actually do then. We'll be able to carry quite a lot. There we go. So that much. We can take all this. Should I take the gold? Oh, I feel like we should take the gold as well. Oh, that's not heavy at all. Right, so we can take quite a lot of stuff, which is good. Let's go out the northeast, I think. Accept. Confirm. And... right. So off we go. We'll do this in the next episode, because time's running on. Moley Moley needs to get his arse back. And we shall return to the main colony with lots and lots of treasure, and we can finally build possibly whatever the hell this is. Hooray! Cool. Okay, so do subscribe to be the usual stuff. See you next time.